Yeah, but I don't want to lose to Hawkeye.
ClickStuff is brought to you by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama. Check them out at luckydicecafe.com.
Welcome to ClickStuff.
Hey everybody, welcome to ClickStuff. This is your host, Daniel Powell, speaking. I'm still frozen, actually. But we'll get into that here in a minute. First of all, ClickStuff is brought to you by trollandtoad.com as well now. Shop trollandtoad.com for all of your HeroClix needs. Trollandtoad.com has one of the largest inventories of HeroClix figures and sealed items on the web. Look for the all-new Marvel HeroClix Earth X set to be available on February 6th, which is the subject of our show today. So, Lucky Dice Cafe is still a sponsor of ClickStuff, and we have added trollandtoad.com as well. They've sponsored some contests for us, and now they're officially sponsoring our show, so we're glad to have them on board. So today I will have three co-hosts on for the Earth X set review. Jason Alvey.
What's up?
David Gosselman decided to join us today.
Yes, I'm still thawing.
And the world champ times two, or whatever.
Nope.
No, wait a minute. That's not what I want to say. The other world champ.
There you go.
The other current world champ, so there's times two world champs on the podcast today. Tylor, Whaleman Spees.
Hey, guys.
Tyler's actively trying to not play something besides whales, but he just loves the big fishes too much.
I do.
Technically, whales are mammals.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, they're not fish.
I mean, technically, they're not whales.
You know,
they have arms and legs.
You know, I just thought of a good change to your whales team that you should do.
Oh, yeah?
You need to drop one of the Firestorm Trouble alerts for Aquaman.
Oh, maybe. That's tempting.
Yeah, just
Atlantis keyword sharing? Oh.
yeah, could be good. Or your mini shredder should just get replaced by like 5 Chase Aquamans.
There you go. That's what it needs.
Nailed it. Look at all
the fishes
fish out there. In case the whales get hungry, they should be able to eat the fish and then get +1 stats.
All those tiny sized fish with force blasts. It's so useful.
Yeah.
It could be. It could knock back Man-Wolf.
No, but they can't. That's the problem with the Force Blast. It's the same thing whenever someone says to give the Starfights Force Blast.
Yeah.
Is that it just doesn't work.
It's very sad.
Is it because they're tiny?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can't
can't-
back larger figures.
Okay. I was just like,
Tiny fish with force blasts. It's not the most useful thing in the game.
unless they try to put starfights in your face and then your fish force them away.
Knock a mini out of stealth. Boom.
Fish versus starfish, go!
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh,
Think
there
you're
we
so
go.
damn fancy because you're shaped like a star?
There we go, Tyler. You have 6 Starfights Force Blast a mini shredder into the Bifrost.
Oh god!
There you go.
Could you imagine how angry that little ninja would be? Like a little starfish, his tentacle slapping him in the face.
Just a regular, starfish, just slapping.
Just slapping away.
You ever been bitch slapped by a starfish?
Oh, that reminds me. I saw a new Justice League. A new Justice League box. Like they have these cardboard boxes that like you can store comic long boxes, and they have the starfish-faced Justice League on it. So I'm gonna have to get one of those.
Just to carry your Starro team in?
Yeah.
So. I wonder what Dan's played.
Yeah. Surprise, it's whales.
Dang, that's M. Night Shyamalan stuff.
Yeah. So
There's the twist.
yeah. So
We should just all play whales all the time. Everything else is inferior anyway, right?
yeah.
I'm just gonna play four
Okay,
whales.
exactly.
Screw it. Why do two when you can do four?
Four Whales is honestly good. Like, that's a legit team.
Yeah. I would. I'd play 4.
Come on, whales, carry WizKid around. Let's do this.
Oh man. Is WizKid a monster? He should be.
We
No,
can make
people-
him one.
He was like part of the like sort of keyword controversy because they gave the title Deadpool his keywords by accident.
That's
So
what
he
we-
only has
that's
two,
what we
I think.
It was by
Yeah,
accident, or it could have
I
just
mean-
been on purpose.
It could have. Seems a little weird, but yeah.
I'll allow it. He's a monster.
Yeah. So, well, let's get into the meat of our show today, which is all about Earth X. So last week we talked a little bit about pre-release tips and advice, but today we're going to break down the whole set. We have the entire set available to us, including the tasty, tasty starter. So TMNT 4 came out right after Nationals, right? And so we got Mudman in that, and then Batman the Animated Series gave us our first taste of map bonuses. And then, is something from the Battle World starter any good? No, we got a dud starter with that thing, didn't we?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
nothing in
kinda.
there. There's nothing to use in there at all.
You're not being facetious
I'm
on me,
being-
right?
I am, right? Isn't that the one with the map bonuses? Or is that the...
No, the Battle World.
No.
No, Battle World.
Oh,
doesn't have-
Battle World. Yeah,
Yeah, no, Battle World doesn't have anything in there, right?
No.
Uh,
They
No.
definitely skipped a set.
yeah.
I was gonna say I don't get to play very often, but I don't even think I've seen the Battle World Task Forces. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
actually.
I can hear Nate White saying, "Lucy in the sky."
how'd that work out?
Not
mean-
very well.
Yeah. We're not allowed to talk about that. Nate didn't make the cut, so he's still healing from his cut.
Well, it's because it was a top 4. If it was top 8, he would make it because he has to make top 8 cuts.
He got ninth. I'm pretty sure he got ninth.
It's supposed to be a joke, Dan.
I wonder who's going to replace him on their team.
No.
God.
It's no. Nate explained that it's not that you get cut from the team.
Uh-huh.
You get cut.
Oh,
Like with
Oh,
a razor
God.
blade.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Please tell me we're not going to adopt that policy.
No.
Hey, I want to know this season so far.
Woot.
Yeah. So.
I've only played one event and I made the final, so nobody's cutting me, damn it.
Yeah. So. No. The Apex Predators are don't win, don't come back, and the Chicago Clicks Mafia is don't make the cut. We actually cut you.
We'll cut your freaking nose off, Nate.
Yeah. So.
You'll be sleeping with the regular fishes on the Aquaman map.
The average fishes.
The average fishes.
Yeah. 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 Getting some concrete boots. So.
Who's Earthbound neutralized now?
But the point of all that was to say the Earth X starter is phenomenal and a must-buy, but we'll get into that at the end. So we'll go commons, uncommons, rares, super rares, chases, ultra chase, and then the starter. So we'll do our typical format. We'll pick one common for fun and one common for competitive play. Because with the start of every set review, we would like to say that all hero clicks are loved, all hero clicks are playable, and we are proud to say that we are happy to see certain fun, casual teams get characters rounding them out. But we also play competitively, and we'll be looking at the set with an eye for that as well. So let's just hop right in. Commons. Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Let's go fun, then competitive. What's your fun common?
All right. My fun piece it's got a tiny bit of a story behind it, is Silver Sable. I really like her keyword thing. That can be exploited a little bit, but it can also you can throw on any team, which is awesome and comic accurate. But I like her because as soon as I saw her dial, I don't know if they intended it as a throwback, but I used to play the veteran Silver Sable from, I think it was Mutant Mayhem, and she has like the same exact starting powers. She has sidestep instead of stealth, but it reminded me of her, and I played her a ton back in the day, so I was pretty excited to see her.
This is actually it's very close to the veteran Silver Sable is what you're looking at then.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, the 036. That is neat. Yeah, it looks like she has one more click of energy explosion compared to the blades. But the mastermind and leadership, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they meant it on purpose, but that's immediately what I thought of when I saw it. So it's cool.
I didn't even notice that.
Yep.
We've had a few throwback dials, like the Wolverine from Deadpool and the X-Force and that sort of thing, so it's not... Jason, what's your fun common?
Fat Spider-Man.
Wait a minute, this sets Earth X, right?
Yeah.
No.
It's supposed to be Earth
Spider
X, right?
X.
But it's also a stealth Spider-Man set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like number 15, Fat Spider-Man.
So he's the fat Spider-Man?
The dad bot
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
he's the fat dad
Spiders-Man.
Yeah.
I mean, I like
Spiders,
that
man. Yeah, he's okay too. But I'm talking about Fat Spider-Man. So.
Yeah.
Is that not Fat Spider-Man? I
not
haven't
like
got to
from
play
now
the
on
set
forever.
yet.
No.
Spiders-Man is not the
is
fat
not even
one?
a spider.
Oh,
Spider-Man
God.
is
No,
a
he's
bunch
not
of
even a
spiders
Oh my god.
pretending to be a
No,
man.
he's not.
Is
No,
it number
he's not.
15 Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Talking about number
Okay.
15, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So he's
he has
the
police
dad
team
bod
ability.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally a hero
he
click
got
that looks
support.
like us.
Yeah, right. That's why I love him. He's got a cool special movement power though. He has leap climb, and then when he moves after resolutions, you can choose a friendly character, standard character, adjacent to a square he moved through, and if you do, you can place that character adjacent. And it can't be given a costed action this turn, so he can kind of pick up somebody as he moves across the board and move them with him.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
He can do
Yeah,
it
we
with
had that one at a time, kind of.
Battlefield
sorry.
makers too. He can carry.
Yeah, exactly. No restriction other than it has to be a standard character. It's friendly.
Man. So what you're saying is that for 30 points, you can TK out Fat Spider-Man. He can run 8 squares and then call over Doc Ock.
I mean,
He could.
yeah.
Boom. Wait a minute, we just made Fat Spider-Man competitive, Jason. Sorry, he's no longer a casual
Yes. That's okay. That's what I was going for.
That's funny.
So now he's fun and competitive. I'm totally happy. Yay.
There you go.
There you go. Oh, and he's got police, so he can go on my barrier. Barrier team.
He's got police key or team ability too, and Spider-Man Alley. It's pretty good.
Yeah. You can give all your wild cards police team ability now.
That's funny. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I'm actually not even like half. I'm only like 25% facetious here.
No, actually, that power is actually pretty good, really.
Yeah. Consider all the things that can take a free action as an attack. You know.
Yeah, there's so many now.
And like 8 squares is nothing to sneeze at.
Right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't get
And he has
reduced.
leap climb. Yeah.
And I
Leap
would
climb lets
say
you move around terrain, so.
police is just also fringe enough as it is.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, and I talked about that police team a couple of podcasts ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I'm kind of loving Fat Spider-Man now. Dang it.
That's right.
I prefer
mean-
Dad Bod Spider-Man.
So he could just like move through a square and be like, "Hey, you're over here now. Go ahead and call an ID card."
No, it's
No,
can't be given a
'cause-
cost.
No.
Oh, it can't be
Yeah,
given costed. Okay,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I thought I read that wrong. I was like, that's freaking broken as hell.
Yeah, but no, I mean the thing is just think of all the free things you can do. I mean the flurries, the from Doc Ock, the free attacks on X-Men teams, maybe.
Sidestep with a shredder.
Yeah, sidestep
Yeah,
with a shredder.
Yeah.
Here's a keyword with title cap.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's just all kinds of different interesting things he can do, especially in, say, Golden Age or whatever.
Magneto!
Oh man, he could call over Magneto, yeah, and he could throw,
Yeah.
he could throw his things.
Dadbot Spider-Man's the shit.
It's now an X-Men.
Right? Oh god, you could do that too, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Put him on theme.
Man,
All right, broke it, guys.
That's too much. Jason, that was your meta pick. Sorry, you don't get to go again. Dave, what's your fun pick?
So, I don't know if anybody's talked about this, but I like 003 Lizard. He has the exact same trait as the super rare King Shark,
Yeah,
which is cool.
yeah,
and
we
he's
talked
like,
about them a little bit.
okay, and he's 2 clicks deeper than a 50-point King Shark, and he gets to heal. So, like, you could play him on a really fun, like, animal-themed team with some King Sharks on a casual night. That could be fun.
Yeah. I like all his keywords.
Yeah, he's got really
Yeah.
good keywords. I was just like, whoa, wait a minute, that trait's familiar. But I mean, it's pretty cool, and you can play, some of them and some King Sharks, and then suddenly you have, 6 characters running around with +1 stats. So he's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I dig it. My fun pick is I'm still going to go with the Spider Girl for a fun piece at 50 points. The double ink cap's cool. The close combat expert, Spider-Man TA, and just New Warriors and Young Avengers are just appealing keywords for fun for me. I'm definitely digging that. Yeah, she's just fun for what she is. Especially Young Avengers. I don't think the Young Avengers get quite enough love for casual.
Wait a minute. Are you some kind of secret closet Young Avengers fan?
Why would I not be?
Because I've never
play 'em
heard
with
you
all
bring it
their
up
Civil
until
War
now.
pieces.
But yeah, no, I just avoided it because Civil War made me puke every time I saw a booster of it.
I expect you to play a Young Avengers team now for a fun time.
Is Wiccan unique? He's just going to play like 12 Wiccans. No.
No, definitely not that.
Even he doesn't have 12 Wiccans.
Yeah, I would never.
Right.
I would never collect 12 Wiccans. That's not a thing.
1 Wiccan's enough?
Barely. Yes.
But he can carry 5 other Young Avengers.
Yes, Jason. I will go ahead and play Young Avengers team. I will play all Con Lokis. There you go.
That's exactly what I thought. You're not.
Very
You're not gonna be it.
You're not going to play a real Young Avengers team.
He's a Young Avenger.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Don't give me any of these made
Yeah,
up.
one of them
don't
makes sense.
Don't give
Loki
me,
clones himself? I mean, there's an argument here.
yeah, don't give me any of this made up rules that don't exist, like Highlander.
There can only be one, Dan.
Yeah, point to it in the rule book and we'll go from there.
I can do that. I'll just pencil it in there and I'll point to it.
Look,
you
there
go.
it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Then I'm making. I've got 4 or 5 pieces that I need the cosmic keyword on, and Tyler's got 5 pieces he needs the monster keyword on.
Yes, please.
Get to it.
Done.
As long as I can give Groot the X-Men key.
Well, he's ready with that one.
You need another leadership, Jason.
Yeah.
No,
I need the
I would actually be
bunch
okay
more.
if Tri-Sentinel had the X-Men keyword. Just whatever.
Doesn't he, I don't know, kill X-Men? Isn't that his job?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, kind
Yeah, whatever. We can ignore that. All right, let's just go into our competitive picks, and some of these may be fringe picks in the commons. Jason already went with Fat Spider-Man.
That wasn't my.
What's
pick,
your meta?
okay,
What's
you
your
still-
me-
you still
what's
graded
your
away.
what's your meta pick? Go ahead.
Sandman.
Sandman.
I think Sandman. Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be pretty good on Sinister Syndicate teams. Yeah, he's got shape change and super senses to start off with, and then he can take a power he can't already use on his die, and he has that Sinister Six United trick.
Yeah.
I think he could build a pretty good Sinister Six team.
I like that they gave him 3 range instead of like giant reach,
Yeah.
because he can just throw sandballs.
Yeah.
I don't know if sandballs
Sure.
is an actual thing, but
It is now.
what do you got, Tyler?
I mean, yeah, you can he's
Not
got good power.
A ton. Meta-wise, I was going to pick Sandman, actually.
Well, you're allowed to agree.
There you go.
You're allowed to agree.
All right, I will concur with the ever so wise Jason. I think there's enough Sinister Syndicate in the set that there's a fringe Sinister Syndicate team out there, and it probably includes this guy. He never draws below 3 damage, which is good. He's got the Spider-Man team ability, so he can copy the Sinister Syndicate. Yeah, I think he's good enough to maybe make a fringe team.
I agree. David?
Nope, they all suck.
Fair.
You are allowed.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And be like, oh, this could maybe be meta. It's not.
And that's okay.
Right? Like I just, you know what I mean. Well, Dave said this might be meta. I'm gonna try it. This piece sucks. Dave's a
Screw
liar.
you, Dave.
Just stick your neck out there, Dave. Take
Stick
a
my
stance on
neck out.
something.
Oh man. Okay, let's
Yeah.
go Red Union Jack because that's the one I'm looking at right now. How about that?
You have to play that piece in your next meta tournament.
Well, he's 30
We know
points.
you-
I should be able to pull it
You
off.
want to pick Fat Spider-Man, so just do it.
I mean, I think that Red Union Jack is good. I don't know if he's meta, but for 30
I
points,
played him in.
like he's got
I played
running
him in
stun,
Steel.
triple damage or 3 damage. Yeah.
2 damage.
Explosion.
Well,
No,
the
3 damage energy explosion. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. I think the Blue Union Jack's way more playable, but we can talk about him in the uncommons.
I'm not playing any of these commons at the moment on a competitive team. Now, more stuff comes out later, and they become good with that. Then I reserve judgment, but I just don't see myself playing any of these.
You know you're going to play Fat Spider-Man, don't lie.
But you know,
After you break Fat Spider-Man, I will give him a shot.
so let's see. On my police team, so I'm going with Fat Spider-Man, and I'm just going to spitball here.
All right.
So I can give Photon Mjolnir.
So far, so good.
All right, and then
So far, so slow.
so far so good, right? So Sheriff Strange would have the exospecs. TK's out Photon. She flurries. Then Fat Spider-Man moves, calls her back, and then one of the Gordons barriers the whole team back in for 4 actions of fun.
I mean, yeah.
Calls her back to the little hidey hole, and then you hold the barriers back in, and you just rinse and repeat. Because the team has like 6 leaderships on it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Technically.
Maybe.
I don't know why you wouldn't just use like any flyer ever. I can.
Because Photon flies?
Oh, okay. You're right.
There you go.
Well,
There you
yeah,
go.
I mean, Overdrive's 5 points more, but sure.
And breaks
He
theme.
doesn't have the police keyword,
He breaks
though.
theme.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're doing theme teams. You're right. That is an absolute 100% case to play Fat Spider-Man in the meta. I stand corrected.
Man, I'm excited. I'm legit shook. I just saw the sculpt and I just ignored it for like 2 weeks. So I'm like, there's no way that the fat Spider-Man's worth a shit.
And then surprise.
Yeah. Best common.
Ever.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I won't say ever. No, I think
Bringing a tear to my eye.
I think Thena might go for best common, at least for a bit. He might be best common of 2019 so far. So
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know why you're trying to theme him when there's like, isn't there like a big old Thor who can like once per game take a free ranged attack or something? Just fat Spider-Man Thor up there.
Well, it's
You're probably thinking of
Odin.
Chase Odin, aren't you?
Is that what it is? Chase Odin? He's just like, here I am.
Yeah.
Thanks, fat Spider-Man. Now
Yeah.
die.
But that Odin can't shoot through Gordon's blocking.
Okay.
Man, I didn't expect to spend this much time on commons. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Damn you, fat Spider-Man.
I'm gonna have to collect like a bunch of these guys. All right, let's go to
Armageddon and fat Spider-Man.
Oh man, if he's got 2 tokens, makes a free
Oh,
attack.
God.
Oh man, it's too much. It's too much. All right, let's go uncommons. Fun piece, Jason.
Oh, geez, I'm not ready for this. I'm still thinking about Fat Spider-Man.
All right, Tyler. Fun piece.
How about
uncommons.
Fun Piece? We'll go with...
All right. Who are you going with?
For me, you talking to me or what?
You go for it.
Yeah, I'll say Black Knight.
Why Black Knight?
I don't know, why not? He's the son of Black Bolt. He should be fun to play just for on Inhuman's team, just for fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. He looks cool. His sculpt looks
He's a
cool.
Black Knight with Pulse Wave, man. When have we ever had that before?
Yeah, there
He's
you go.
a late dial pulse wave.
That's when it counts the most. He's got Perplex.
That's not true. Those listening, that is a false statement.
This is casual.
It's perfectly true for casual.
Yeah, like he's like, crap. I really wish. Oh, there's the Pulse Wave.
Yeah.
There it is. Just had to get my ass whooped for a little bit.
Just a little bit.
What about you, Tyler? Fun piece, uncommons.
I enjoy... Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Luke Cage. He is, again, police, which is pretty cool. He could be in a pretty cool police team. I just think he's really good. He's got a super quake that can, 13 attack quake. He's got Indom. He can remove action tokens from himself if he rolls a 6. Yeah, I could just definitely see running a police team with a bunch of generic police and then Luke Cage leading them. Just seems super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Like with Fat Spider-Man.
Yeah, he could have Fat
My
Spider-Man.
thoughts exactly.
Fun piece, David.
Crime Master.
And what? Why?
Pogs are fun.
Yeah, he's got the New York crime boss, so making the hired flunkies.
Right, he's got leadership, mastermind. He can mastermind to the hired flunkies. He's got shape change. He can pass it on to another character when he dies. I don't know. And he's got outwit. And he makes pogs. Pogs are fun. He's the Pinto, but he makes pogs.
Yeah,
So there you go.
exactly.
You know somebody out there is dying to have a Magia theme team.
That's probably true. Oh man, fun for me. When I think of this every time, I think of just how seriously I take HeroClix.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would just go with the Hydra Sharon Carter because Shield. And
Yeah.
that's it. I don't need another reason just because she's Shield.
Yep. He'll be a fun team.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Competitive uncommon Jason.
I'm gonna go with the Skull.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And do any of us disagree that the Skull is the best uncommon?
No, he's probably the best. There are other good ones, but he is the best.
Yeah. Yeah, just no range mind control if he can see you is ridiculous.
Yeah, with a leadership.
And sidestep and 2 stop clicks.
With Mastermind, you can Mastermind anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a
He's
starting
okay.
attack. Yeah.
The only downside is the keywords.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, his lack thereof keywords and only Earth X. But still, throwing a tank across the map is phenomenal.
Hey, how's it going? Bloop.
I mean, you better make sure you get 50 points with that tank.
Yeah, but you know what That's still really
I'm
cool.
Still, like, you talking about like an Avengers theme, the Avengers theme team with the big old giant girls, right?
Mm.
You can just go out there, throw the tank out.
Look at all these points I have.
Well, so like, to me, here's my idea with the skull that I have. So the skull throws the tank, and then that's 1. You run out with Sam Cap, that's 2. Sam Cap pilots the tank, that's 3. Then the tank shoots and misses, killing all the other retaliators. That's 4. And
That's it.
that's a lot of fun.
The funniest part is going to be dropping a tank on somebody, and it's like, I sure hope you picked up all your cool new special objects real quick. Because if not, my tank will be sitting on them.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you could just like mind control their piece to come up and like destroy their objects or something.
Or just carry the object with them over to your side of the map. Hey, those are some sweet-ass exospecs. You mind bringing them over here?
Yeah. No, you can't destroy the object with mind control.
No, I'm saying like you just have them pick them up and walk them over there to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I could dig that.
Just like, oh, there you go. That's so sweet of you to bring it closer over here.
Yeah. Yeah, that is really good.
I'm just going to play a bunch of the skull. I was like, he's unique. If you didn't, though, you could just be like, Earth X theme, sports arena. Let's go.
Oh my god. You play like 8 of them. Oh,
It's just like, you're going to do something, you're going to do something, you're going to do... Next turn, we'll do it all over again.
So that's too much. So what's your non-skull pick,
Yeah.
Tyler?
I liked President Osborne.
Yeah, he's definitely a solid
Yeah.
number 2.
I like Sinister Syndicate. Like I said, there's a lot in the set that I like about them. I'm not sure if it'll be a team, but it has potential to be a team. He's got the New York Crime Boss, so he can make pogs to get you up to your 6 figures, which is super useful. He has like a double perplex that he can do on one of the bigger Syndicate, like later on Doc Ock or Green Goblin or somebody. Shape Change, Leadership, Mastermind. Yeah. He does a lot for 60 points. The only thing I wish is he had either like some sort of outwit protection or stealth. That's what he's missing.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I like him. He's solid. So, rares?
Thought you wanted to talk about Blue Union Jack.
Oh yeah.
Nah, not really. I mean, I guess we
Well,
can.
committed.
The only reason he's good is because, I guess I'm committed now. He has enhancement in his leadership, but when Blue Union Jack uses leadership and succeeds, friendly characters modify attack +1. That's across the entire map.
Yeah, that's true.
And he has the soldier keyword.
Yeah.
So your foot ninjas, boomerangs have 1 more attack value.
Oh my god.
So they're hitting you 12. They're hitting you 12
I
for
need
6
this guy.
now. Yeah. So the Karen Page makes them an 11, and Union Jack will make them a 12. So they're undeniably hitting you for 6 damage.
I dig it.
So, yeah. No, that was my thing with him. That was about it.
I like that thing.
Yeah. Rares? Fun rares. I'll go first with fun rares. I'm going to go with the Namor because it's a Namor that's not a super rare.
Yeah.
Higher. So I don't think we've had a Namor that's not a super rare or higher since.
AVX when he was like a fast forces piece.
But that's still, I would still call that higher than a rare. Because you have to buy a 20. The AVX thing was like $40.
Yeah.
You had to buy a $40 thing. So Galactic Guardians would be the last one that I would truly say.
I wasn't even playing in that set, so I can't.
He was a common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a gravity feed one and a regular, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I almost call a gravity feed higher than a rare just because of...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, just because of the...
Now Dan's just making up his own rarities.
Well, I mean, Jason can make up his own rules for the game, so...
He would be able to be played in a Rock Age Popper format, because he's a common.
Yeah, that's
Wouldn't he?
true. But like a gravity feed is not easy to... Well, no, it depends. Was the Galactic Guardians a full set, or was it just like flat 10 pieces?
There was
a gravity feed and a full set.
Yeah, it's both.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
The gravity feed had
Was
like 10 pieces in it, I think.
Was
Yeah.
the gravity feed a flat 10 pieces? Yeah, it was.
I
Okay,
think so.
It'd be okay. So Galactic Guardians was the last Namor that was accessible to all easily. Or cheaply, I should say.
It's a good thing they don't do Rock Age Popper format, because I'd be bringing out Green Arrow.
Yeah. There's a reason they don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the Popper
Continuing
format
on.
floating around right now only uses commons and uncommons from the main sets. You couldn't
Oh,
play
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Alright, fun piece, Jason.
Spider-Man.
Like, you just don't know that, or you're just saying Spider-Man for all of these because you're like Spider-Man? That's a good answer, Spider-Man.
Well, he gets to retaliate.
They're both
so that's
really
pretty
good
freaking
answers.
fun. He gets to retaliate on stuff when you hit other Spider-Man family characters. That's pretty fun.
Yep.
That is fun on the Spider-Man family theme team for sure.
Like my only thing I waver a little bit because Stegron looks really fun too.
Mm-hmm.
Because he makes dinosaurs, as we already talked about last episode.
Stegron could actually be competitive though, so.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying he can't, but he'd still be fun to play.
Rare fun piece, David.
Mr. Negative. Because he makes pogs.
I think his dial's super cool. Black and
Yes, it is. All his stuff is white or black. He's got leadership and mastermind, and he makes hired flunkies. And he's got empower for them hired flunkies. So, I don't know, man. He could go on that Magia theme team we've been talking about.
Yeah, here we go.
Flood the map with flunkies.
I don't disagree. Tyler?
My pick is obviously Manwolf. I'm just kidding. I do not like that piece. What was it? I really like Montana. I enjoy tie-up pieces. And
Hell yes.
that guy is like everything you want, and then some.
Thank
In
you,
a tie-up
sir.
piece.
Thank you.
Yep.
And guess what else? He's Magia.
And so some people might not know this. It says, when an opposing character moves through a square adjacent to Montana, after resolutions, you may place Montana adjacent to that character. So the square that you start in and the square that you end in are considered you moving through those squares. So if he's adjacent to you and breaks away, that counts as moving through a square adjacent to you. So you follow him. There's no getting away from this guy, ever.
Right.
He will follow you. He will end cap you and bring you adjacent. he he will mess up your day. That seems very enjoyable to me.
He's like herpes. You're not getting rid of him.
Exactly.
Why does this sound like a competitive piece that you're trying to masquerade as a fun piece?
Hey, it's really fun to tie.
I was just talking about him last show about how awesome he would be if you pulled him in sealed.
Yeah, that's true.
Got 11
He's
attack.
50 points of like tying up. It's like, oh, is that your best piece? Well, he's staying with me today.
He's a cowboy. He's automatically fun.
All right, there you go.
All right. I'm recording that and breaking Jason's heart with some big ass cowboy team now.
He's a cowboy. That's
Done.
automatically fun.
Well, that's fine. Just bring your broke-ass cowboy team. I want
Yep,
to see it.
that's right.
But if you kill him,
Better
you
than
have
your
to say-
broke-ass cosmic team you play all the time.
Yeah, no, I'm
when you kill it, you gotta say, Montana, you just yeed your last haw.
yeah. But no,
It's gonna win
Jason
next
said that name theme teams are casual, so.
Not when Dan Powell plays them there, no.
But now I'm going with cowboy teams are fun. So
He's gonna glue a cowboy hat on his Unimind.
yes,
I
exactly.
think that
He's a
That doesn't
cowboy.
make him
What are you talking
that doesn't
about?
make him a cowboy.
He'll play with
I think
Hellcat.
they want to put a rider
fine.
on all that. All statements like that in the future have to have the fine print has to say not when Dan Powell plays.
I just wanted to like put like
Also,
get my
he did say that like 2 years ago before name theme teams became like a really big thing.
Come on now, this is the internet. You get in trouble for stuff you said 8 years ago.
I'm pretty sure a guy named Dan Powell used to say theme team is a trap a couple years ago too. So
I will still say theme team is a trap. I just said that today.
I don't know about
actually.
that.
I actually just told somebody else that today. That theme team do not sacrifice efficiency for theme team.
I think like 10 of the top 16 at Worlds were the theme teams this year.
well, he did say that 2 years ago. So I mean,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, back then theme teams never got played in competitive. They weren't good.
right now they're just like we should start making theme teams good, and then boom.
That's because
It doesn't matter.
That's because HeroClix
No
is
matter
a
what it is,
casual
if Dan
game.
plays it, it's not fun.
No, I was just gonna like get cowboy hats for like Surters and Wales and stuff. And be like, look, Wales is a fun team. You get a little
Yeehaw.
tiny cowboy hat.
Hey,
You know
from a
what?
mini
Wales
You know
is-
what? It's worth it to see you put hats on Surters and Whales, okay?
Yippee ki yay!
Have a little tiny hat for Namor and a slightly larger hat for Namor.
For the whale, for Giganto.
Yeah, exactly.
All your firestorms off the sideline have cowboy hats on.
Oh man,
That would just be hilarious. I'm sorry. That would be.
yeah, I'm down. My fun piece, I really like the Rose.
Is it because she makes pogs?
It's because they can make the Pogs move.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and it's a 40-point prob piece for our Magia theme team. I'm gonna laugh if we're saying this wrong the whole time, Dave. And it's
I'm
really
pretty
like-
sure it's Magia. Or Magia.
Magia? It's not Magia, or
I don't think so.
Oh
I don't
my
know,
God.
though.
they sound so stupid saying it the wrong way.
Hey, you could never sound as stupid as coming up with the Marvel New 52 based on that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's definitely
that
one of
was
the high
my
points
favorite episode.
in show history.
Yeah. So you guys are welcome. Competitive rares. So do we want to start with Stegron and work our way down?
Is Stegron really competitive, though?
No. Well, I mean, so I think it's worth noting that the Beetle is not competitive, but we get our first.
But his object is?
But his object is, and Alistair Smythe is not meta, but the Mini Slayer could be.
You guys still think Stegron's meta?
You were just talking about how he has
He's
to
not-
push to make pogs.
He's not as good as I thought he was, but
Right, because he's got double power action.
they're so
to
good.
move them.
He's 75 points. I don't know. If you can find a way to like pseudo carry those things across the map. I mean, you can TK them obviously. That's good. I don't know, dude. I feel like there's a team out there.
Well, they have Battle Fury, so unless you're making them tiny and carrying them with the turtle van,
Dude, Fat Spider-Man.
No,
Across the board.
because they're not standard
Oh,
characters.
they're not
They're not
standard characters.
standards,
Yeah,
no.
that's right.
I
They're
honestly
colossal,
thought
I think.
about that.
Fat
Yeah.
Spider-Man, baby. Woo!
they're
got-
colossal and they're bystanders. Both make them not standard characters.
Yeah.
Wait. Can't like Wasp part of the Avengers make them like a regular sized character or something?
But
standard.
they're still bystanders. So
Brontosaurus, except taxi. I mean, it seems dumb to call something a taxi when they have 3 movement, but
Yeah.
So Wasp, part of the Avengers, would have to make them standard size or tiny, and then the turtle van can carry Battle Fury.
there you
Oh,
go.
this is sounding like a really shitty team.
Hey, no, you want to have the Turtle Van. What is the Pip carry Battle Fury characters, right?
I'm gonna play Fat Spider-Man with Odin and a tank.
I mean, like, if you play this guy with Hellion, you make all 3 of them, you TK them all the way up, you double power action, and they're all attacking that turn. It seems cool.
With their 9 attack, baby. Woo!
Hey, the T-Rex has a 10.
That guy's
Okay.
quick
My bad.
with Colossal. That's huge.
Hey, to be fair, Tylor won Worlds with 10 attacks, so 9 you could at least win a qualifier with.
Right?
There you go. Maybe a win a map.
Yeah, exactly. Worlds with a 10, 9 is not a... 9 is... If 10 can win Worlds...
You can win Nats with a 9.
Yeah, you can win Nats with a 9. So,
He's got Scissor Syndicate? I don't know. He's close, I
I
think.
want to play him with Devil Dino.
do they... does Devil
Dinosaurs
Dino
making
and him,
pogs. Go, go, go.
Does Devil Dinosaur and him share a keyword?
I think the
Science?
animal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, they
Or Savage
share
Land, maybe?
Savage Land, even better.
Yeah.
But you could also play him on a sweet animal team.
All the Devil Dinosaurs have Savage Land. Even the big new ones.
Yeah, the Moon Boy one.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know who needs a Savage Land keyword? Fat Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, is there any other rares that we think are good?
I think they're all pretty good. Like, they don't... Like, there's none in here that I'm like, oh my god, that piece is absolute garbage. But at the
Man-Wolf.
same time, like, competitive... Hey, he's got Charge Blades Battle Fury. Come on. And Sidestep.
There's yeah, most of them you're not sad pulling them in sealed, which is good, but I don't think there's really any that are standout meta.
No.
I will say, and Jason's not gonna like me, I hate that Spider-Man. It's
Boo.
it has running shot with 0 range. I know you get the aim cap, but you can't move and attack, basically, with a Spider-Man on his opening clicks. You have to stand there and then attack if you want to deal any damage to him. I do not like that.
I will say that I also believe that Clea is garbage.
In sealed even?
Yeah. Yeah, I played her in Sealed, and she was garbage.
I mean, I played her in sealed, and I did not do well, but it's because I made 2 attacks with her, and I crit missed both of the attacks.
Dang.
So it was great.
Yeah.
And then they crit hit her to kill her.
Yeah, I mean, no reducer. She's one of the few flights, but no indom. No moving attack.
Yeah, I can
You
agree.
gotta push her, Dan. You gotta push her.
The down dial is terrible. The top dial is
That
outwit instead
is
of prob.
Though.
Huh?
I kind of like the defend. The defend power is pretty cool.
I mean, I used it just because I was like, I'm going to lose here, so I might as well just have fun with it. But
Yeah, I agree though. She's not great.
yeah, no, not at all. All right, let's talk about super rares. So these guys you're all excited to pull in sealed. Casual piece. Dave, you go first for casual.
Oh God, casual. Iron Man, because he makes bombs.
You're gonna have trouble when we get to chases, aren't you?
I don't know. I would love to play him competitively if he were cheaper, but he's got a lot of cool keywords and stuff, so I think he could be fun in a casual game.
Yeah.
Because he is so expensive. I mean, so for the casual, he does a lot of cool stuff, but he's also going to take a good amount of your points. But his pogs are just cool.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Man, it's like super rares are probably some of the more unplayable pieces in casual or competitive as well. They are polarized. I will say that some of these are polarizing.
I'm looking through it like.
Well, I'll explain. What's your fun piece, Tyler?
My fun piece is, I think she's all the way at the bottom. Medusa. I like playing humans is kind of fun. She's got a really good keyword. But just anytime that you get free TK, ever since you can TK yourself, is really fun to play. It's entertaining for me to do that. And then she has the free movement of 3. She can carry 2 people, share keywords, and she ignores all movement. So she basically gets 6 free squares of movement, and then she gets to do something. She got Terrigenesis twice, which won't really affect her that much.
So like
trade plus just.
So like a 12 movement charge, but it's 2 free actions
6.
to do it.
Well, she can move 6. Yeah, if you basically. And she has Giant Reach 3 with Quake. That's pretty fun. And you can position her wherever you want to do it. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
I like that we have Inhumans pieces now.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're back.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jason.
I'll say Hulk.
Hulk.
Yeah.
As a
Yeah.
fun
Yeah,
piece?
He's beefy.
Yeah, that's a fun piece. You can play beefy pieces. It's fun stuff.
All right. So let me go with why these pieces are polarizing, at least for what I determine to be casual. Right? Because I think of casual as just having fun. So I'll just start from the bottom. Medusa maybe is pretty casual, I guess. But the fact that she has all of this positioning stuff makes her probably too much position, too much free movement for casual. She can never be locked down because she can always free TK herself away. She has a free movement, so you can't outwit her and lock her down. So like Fancy Dan, or whatever his name was, Montana, she could just free TK herself away from him. So that fun piece is shot out the window.
I disagree.
So you just ruined your fun piece of Montana there, because Medusa's like, I'm just too powerful for you.
Yeah, I mean, there's trade-offs though, right? Like she's pretty sure dial for 5 clicks or for 75 points. Her range is a little bit limited. She can be outwitted.
Yeah, I agree. And then so I would say Gorgon is definitely casual, 100% casual.
I don't know, dude. That guy might be meta.
What? There's no way. I pulled him in sealed and he was garbage.
Isn't this the guy that can Quake for 5? Yeah, Quake for 5 damage from 11 squares away.
In a direct line.
Yeah, I mean, just have play with Medusa and free TK him, so you line it up.
So that
and Lockjaw for support powers on
there
the
you go.
Humans team.
Yeah, now you're convincing me that Gorgon is too much for casual.
Maybe.
Thanks for proving my point.
You think he moves through everything? Oh, that guy's good. I like him.
Yeah. Sure. That's great. So, I think
Especially with that perplex coming from your lockjaw.
Again, you're proving my point for me. I think Loki's just not that great. The phasing. What? Do you think the Loki's good?
No, I just I just wanted to object.
There you go.
I think he's just missing just enough to be competitive. And the reroll of an attack and with prob and mystics and the fact that you can do all this generating of barrier and modifying attack just makes him too much for a true casual game. X51, he gets green arrowed, so he's not really that great for competitive. But he's got a stop click, and I always think that stop clicks are too much for a casual game.
I think we have different definitions of casual.
So to me, casual is we could also resolve the game by just rolling off 5 times.
What? What? That doesn't make sense to me.
Dan just hates casual play. That's all there is to it.
I don't hate casual play. It's the fact that I can play for
Dan
fun.
can't not play for something. Like
Yeah, I suppose.
I kind of agree with Dan here. I don't really play that much casual, because when you're playing a game, like I want to build the best team. I don't want to intentionally handicap myself for some arbitrary reason. But I think that these pieces can be played casually for like if you want to play a theme team or something.
So let me change my statement there a little bit. Then to clarify. These things are too powerful for the version of casual that I've been told I should be playing.
So the version we tell you, like, sometimes, man, I just want to put a team out there because I don't get to play that team very often, and I don't care if it wins or lose. I'm having a good time.
I have a good time.
That's what a game is about. Like, if you play Cards Against Humanity or something, you're just playing to have a good time. Who, like, goes into it to win? You know, like, sometimes you don't have to win to have fun. That's a debate for another day, though.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about all that.
I lean more towards Dan's side, but it's just arbitrary is what it is, what casual even is. It's just hard to even define it.
And I think the difference is like Cards Against Humanity, you spend $30 on for a little deck, and you play the game. But it's like HeroClix is a collectible game, right? So I spend
but you don't have to bring like $50 pieces and
I spend all
like
this money
$80
on figures, and it's like, well, you can't play X figure today because that's too powerful. It's like saying, well, I bought this Corvette, but I guess I have to go play Pintos.
You're not going to go-karting.
But you buy a Corvette and you still can't drive it over 80 without getting pulled over anyway. So
But that's why I come to a Clicks event. It's the same thing as going to a track day for my Corvette.
It's more like going to a go-kart track.
I don't know, man.
All I'm saying is you do spend all the money on the figures, so why not try to play some of the ones that aren't like $80 ID card batteries or $200 Ultra chases and things like that. It's just like, man, sometimes you just want to play a Magia theme team and make a shit ton of henchmen.
You don't have to build the most synergistic, min-max thing you can make, no matter what the format is. You just throw a bunch of shit down and roll the fucking dice.
But see,
You don't
we are
have to
getting
make the
off
most
track.
optimal move. You don't have to do the... You don't have to do it, and just... you treat every game like it's the fucking World Championship, and it doesn't have to be that way every time.
So, but here's the thing. That's to me, that's inefficient.
Well, exactly.
Instead
That's
of just
the whole point.
Instead of just throwing all those pieces down, like I can just skip that part and we could just go to the rolling off part, and then we can move on to the next thing.
But then someone else came and paid their $3 and they don't get to play a HeroClix game.
There's, well, I mean, it's like I said, it's really arbitrary.
Yeah,
is all it is.
It is.
It's everybody has a different opinion. I lean more towards Dan, but there's definitely arguments to the other side.
Yeah, I've definitely tried over the past year and a half to go have more fun in playing a casual game.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah,
I don't
like
disagree with that. You have.
to me, it doesn't make sense.
But
Not like you're playing a game. It doesn't make sense to, like, I know that this piece will work better than this piece, so why would I play this piece, right? Like, you can add stipulations, like it'll be a name theme team only or something, but I want to building the team is a fun part of the game. I want to get these synergies,
Yeah. Now, I always.
But I can have fun just building just a team that I saw on the cover of a comic book that has nothing to do with synergies.
And I'm totally okay with, and I've learned to be very accepting of just the casual team up until the point where someone says, "Oh man, my Spider-Man family team beat your Avengers. Oh boy," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, well that's because I could have done this, and this team wouldn't have stood a chance. But we were having fun, so as long as nobody ever talks about the outcome of a casual game, then I'm okay with casual."
It's like whenever my brother gets a little too cocky when I let him win his match. Right? You just gotta sit him down and whoop him a little bit.
Yeah. Anyways, and so that leads me to the Hulk. 12 attack, 5 damage is too much for casual.
Come on, man. He's half your build for most stuff.
It doesn't matter. 12 for 5 is too much.
He can be outwitted.
He can be outwitted. Yeah. He never clears. 12 for 5 coming at you every turn.
Yeah, but then as soon as you kill that Pog, then he just takes all that unavoidable damage, and it's not that hard to kill it.
Well,
Do you guys think he's meta, potentially?
no.
I think
Not
the
at all.
Pog's too easy to kill.
I mean, yeah, if you're running into a police theme team with Photon. Uh-oh.
Fat Spider-Man.
My boy the Skull's gonna mind control him from across the map to come out of his hidey hole.
Yeah.
Nope.
Come on
he's
over
Battle
here,
Fury.
buddy.
He has Battle Fury. No, because
The Pog does?
Oh,
No.
not the Pog.
No, anytime I see a dial like this, I just see Cyclops shot 1 and Cyclops shot 2,
Yeah.
and then he's dead.
Yeah.
So anything that can just die to that is no good for competitive. In my opinion.
No, yeah, I agree with that.
So now that we've gone totally like off the rails, I don't even know where we left off.
We're going into. We were talking about how you don't think any of this is casual stuff, but we still got to do our competitive picks for super rares.
Okay.
Are we all just going to pick Daredevil?
I mean, there's other ones in there. I think Daredevil's probably the best.
Yeah, I would say Daryl's the best, but
I like the Captain America. Brazilian.
oh, I thought you said Brazilian. I'm like, what?
So let's talk about each of them individually.
All right.
So, unless you roll a 6 in your attack roll, Daredevil may never die.
Not may never, will never.
Yeah, will never die. Yeah, sure, exactly. It's emphatic. So, unless you feel like rolling a 6, a single D6 of your attack roll, then you'll never kill the Daredevil.
Yeah.
Well, I got my AVX dice. This guy's going to die.
Or on the other
Excellent, give us-
hand, the Daredevil doesn't mind to attack. He's probably the first piece on the main force that doesn't mind attacking because of retaliators.
Yeah. Maybe Joker, but I mean, he still might lose 10 points.
Yeah, Joker could lose 10 points for sure. And I don't know, maybe Shredders, but even so, Shredders don't like Surters and a shit ton of giant girls either. But Daredevil doesn't care. I mean, you can hit him all you want, and
You can ping him all you want.
you can. Yeah, that's the big thing is that you can you can Shredder ping this guy all he wants, and he will literally never die from Shredder pings.
Yep.
And as a matter of fact, they can kill him, and he can go to plasticity poison, making the Shredder pings even harder to get off.
I know people are talking about this. I said this before the podcast started. I think people are underestimating this guy. I think on average he will be harder to kill than Lockjaw, and I think that he has more offensive capabilities than Lockjaw.
Well, I mean, starting out with Hypersonic sure helps.
Yeah. I mean, if you put Venom Harness on this guy, 12 attack, 4 damage Hypersonic at you, you can start him on the sidestep. So you move him forward, sidestep, and then turn 2, you'll sidestep, call something in, push onto perplex up your call in, and then you'll have a call in anywhere on the map pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
or you can save the sidestep to get them all.
And David, you said he starts with Hypersonic, but you can choose that he starts with any of those clicks.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time, you're probably going to start him on sidestep.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize until later that he ignores elevated and hindering.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was like, oh man, terrain stops this guy. Not really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Nope.
He's really good. I am not looking forward to it.
Yeah. No, I'm enjoying that there's a piece with the Venom Harness or with the Exospecs that can attack and just only be moderately worried about getting attacked back. Like, Lockjaw can get in-cap to death or unavoidable damage to death, like on the Bifrost or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all the ways that you can have built into your team to kill a Lockjaw just doesn't bother Daredevil.
Yep. Poison, Shredder pings, anything.
Yeah. And I do like the fact that if he's on his click 2 and he's just adjacent to you, like I like that you can push him, and then let's say you're on the sidestep flurry click or the sidestep blades click.
You can blades them, then come back out and poison them.
Yeah, and as long as you haven't moved, obviously.
Right.
But you can perplex up your attack, blades them, push, die, quote unquote, go back to your poison click and lock them down, then poison them. Boom. It's really dumb.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to get him.
I am sitting here at the kitchen table, and I have mine in my hand right now.
All right. Well, you know who to call whenever you get an extra.
Yeah. I'm only sad that he's unique.
Yeah.
I'm not sad that he's unique.
Oh my God.
How much fun would... Oh, you know what? That's our next test.
Oh, God.
Oh, Daredevils and Wolvies.
It's what, five Daredevils versus 5 Wolverines.
Oh,
Well, if
there's
they roll
no
anything
way.
like Jason did,
There's
the
no
Daredevils are
way.
screwed.
Yeah. No. This is a whole other level.
No, I mean, but that's
Right.
the thing. If the Wolverines are so good, they can take down 5 Daredevils.
No, no, they can't.
No, we're doing it now. We got to get 5 Daredevils, guys.
All right.
All right, let's talk about a few of the other ones.
Yeah, I'm
Captain
down.
America.
Captain America Resilient, moving
I
your
like it.
Hulks for you.
Yeah. In case their hypersonic didn't give you enough attacks.
So, yeah. So this is, I would say, about the 7th time in the last 2 years that I'm just thinking, man, if Soldier Keyword had a taxi, this would be broken. I've been wanting it for 3 years. Like, just give me a soldier taxi. That's why I was trying to use the tank, because it can carry 3 people, but only has 5 movement. Soldier keyword has this guy. It has Sam Cap. It has, I think Captain Kirk has Soldier.
Foot Elite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Foot Elite. It has, I'm sure there's some power figures with it. Just give it to me. I don't
Just,
Whoa, you're getting a little weird over there.
just,
I stand by it.
oh man, that's what he tells his whales every night before he goes to bed.
Give it to me.
Just give it to me.
All right.
Like I
Oh,
said, I just him, and I don't think his death ability is too terrible.
No, I think it's one of the tamer ones.
Yeah. At least not everything's like, everything around you dies. Oh, God.
yeah.
And also, like, he is super aggressive. He can be, obviously. But if you're worried about, like, really worried about a Surtur or something, you can just sit back for 2 turns, and then the turn after, teleport across the map and kill a Surtur. Like, seems pretty good to me.
Yeah. I agree. So obviously we've talked about in the group, Facebook group, the new symbiote is fantastic. Obviously it can be destroyed. But it's 2 points less. Yay.
You can carry it back.
Yeah, you don't have to TK out your Unimind. You can pack it back to him. So tasty.
Yeah.
Stop eating the objects, Dan.
Damn it! You're not supposed to eat them?
No.
I thought that's how
That's
I got...
why you spend so much money on HeroClix.
Oh, man. Green Goblin, not that great, but the Goblin Glider is.
Yeah. I mean, he's okay. I like his stop click thing a lot.
Yeah.
This set has better objects than Thor. I'm gonna say it.
No, no way.
Yeah. They're cheaper and they're easier to use.
Like Thor, you only really use
Mjolnir.
the mirror sometimes. Is all that was really used?
And
Only
Stormbreaker.
fools use the mirror.
Yeah.
Thunderstrike.
7 points over.
Hey, I won a Super Q last year with Thunderstrike.
Thunderstrike. Really? On who?
On Unimind.
I still think I like the objects in this set better, and I feel like they work with more things than the Thor ones did.
I agree with that. So I'm gonna. This is my
octopus arms.
Goblin Glider idea is. I've told you guys already, but put this guy thing on Jack Frost, and it's amazing. He gets hypersonic speed, so he can move all the way across the map, attack, and then move back. Or he can move and carry somebody with running shot because he has flight now. He can carry anybody once across the map. That seems very fun to me.
Yeah. I agree with that. Doc Arc arms are probably the most standard sort of thing. Giant Reach 2, Flurry, Improved Movement Hindering, and Elevated.
Which is awesome.
Oh, yeah. Obviously.
I don't know who I'm going to put it on.
Yeah,
or if I can afford 10 points, but I like them.
I can't really think of anybody that this like breaks.
Daredevil.
One of them dope. It's going to be one of the WWE HeroClix that come out, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, it's Hulk Hogan. He's got octopus arms.
Oh, God.
He's hulking up. He's got giant reach and flurry. He jumped in out of the ring.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else in
Topes
Super Rares?
off elevations.
Oh, gosh. Is there anything else in Super Rares we want to talk about?
Nah.
Wait, where's that one? Oh, never mind. Yeah. I'm good.
All right. So, man, I didn't really think we were going to spend that long on comments earlier. So, let's see. Let's put it this way. Besides Captain Venom in the chases, are any of the chases better than Fat Spider-Man?
Hey, that's pretty steep comparison there.
Venom Iron Man looks really cool. Does that count?
He does look really cool.
He does look really cool. I'll
Yeah.
give you that.
I mean, I like Venom Rocket Raccoon. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, I think Venom.
I don't
Rocket
think any of them
Raccoon
suck.
Is a
How about that?
solid. Venom Rocket Raccoon is, I think, how you phrase it, a distant second. But
Yeah.
solid.
Right.
I think
these are better than the last set of Venom chases.
I think if there's ever a way to give somebody improved movement blocking, then this guy gets pretty good. But yeah. Yeah. I think he's pretty solid. I don't know if he'll see play, but I think he's good enough to fringe play.
Yeah.
Especially like the call and help with Hypersonic, that is going a little bit unnoticed. There's ways to Venom Hulk is still around, 12 attack, 5 damage flurry. Popping him across the map.
Yeah.
Yep, popping him across the map seems pretty fun.
Yeah, I guess that's the one thing that they can get is that if you're a Venom, you can at least take costed actions, unlike Fat Spider-Man.
Hey now. Watch your mouth.
So
Fat Spider-Man won't cost you $50.
You don't know, man.
he could now. He could be
Maybe after this show, everybody's going to be like, holy shit.
Fat Spider-Man, I'm in.
I want to run my Fat Spider-Man through another Fat Spider-Man and bring that Fat Spider-Man with him. Just make a giant chain of Fat Spider-Man.
Unique, or can you run 10 Fat Spider-Man?
I don't know. Is he unique? I gotta
No,
look
he's
him
not
up,
unique.
man.
Oh my god.
Oh, a wall of Fat Spider-Man just blocking.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't want to spend a lot of time on the chases, other than the Captain Venom monster is now in the theme team. We get yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I mean, he could just do that, but the rest of it we don't even really care about. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, but like, he's just great.
Yes, he is.
It's great for that reason.
He's great. Thanks.
Yes, he is. Do we want to talk about the Ultra Chase?
I mean, I don't really care about him. He's okay.
Can Dan get him for 160?
Yeah, that's what we want to talk about.
Well, you know what? He sold for $200 on eBay already, with eBay fees. That puts it down to around $175. So that eBay fees are what they are. There's no way to get around that. So
Yeah.
my offer has been fair, but nobody wants to take me up on it. They'd rather pay the eBay fees, I guess. So, Captain Marvel, I don't know. I think he's good on just a generic cosmic team. He's just maybe good enough, and I think he's also good on like the hard to KO team that like Dave's been playing. Because
I'll just go with Daredevil. He's not going to cost me $200.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I might try him if I can get him. If not, then I'll just say you can shoot him and KO him and then pass really quickly for 3 turns and then kill him and get the 100 points.
Pass! It's still my turn!
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm passing when it comes by.
Yeah.
I mean...
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he's one of those things that like those 3 turns can go by really slowly, because it's one of those things to where it can punish your opponent for playing slowly in a timed
Yes,
game.
that's absolutely true.
And I like that there's mechanics that punish your opponent for playing slowly.
That's fair.
So if they're thinking about how to kill something else on your team and taking time and doing perplexes and sidestepping and counting
To
squares,
kill your Colossal Retaliator that's 20 points. When
Right,
there's
or-
100 points sitting off the board they need to score.
yeah, I mean, and doing all this other stuff, and instead of like progressing the game to where they can get to score enough points, especially if you've used Captain Marvel to run him out there, KO 100+ points of some sort, then that's their own fault. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say pass, and you take forever to do your next turn. Then I get my turn. I take my normal amount of time, and you take forever again. The game's over. Well, that's on you, not me.
Sucks to be you.
So just be aware that that's a thing. I really like Captain Marvel with the exospecs, or the Beetle, or the glider, the Goblin glider.
Yeah, that improved targeting is no joke.
Well, you like you're a big fan of running shot pulse wave prod. Is that what you're trying to say? Dan?
Oh my gosh, that's a what a revelation, boy. That's a big cool thing.
Hey, you behind that wall, pulse wave.
Yeah. Improved targeting elevated too, right? That's
Right.
Yeah. Hey, you behind that elevation, pulse wave.
Yeah. Good luck.
You can't hide on Dan's farm, not from him.
Let's move to the starter set. And I think there's two things we want to cover in the starter set, and that's the skull and the map bonuses. So the only really, I think, playable piece in the starter set is the skull. He does have the ruler keyword, 12 attack, 8 range.
That makes me upset.
Triple bolt. Why is that?
Why does this one have the ruler keyword and the other one doesn't? It's the same figure.
Yeah,
It's the exact same character.
Because this one can't shoot across the map, and mine
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, they don't.
He's limited to 8
why.
squares like a noob.
You're right. With a 12 attack.
I haven't seen the piece, but every time y'all say the skull, I imagine Headpool in my head.
No,
You know what I mean?
He's
Like,
just a regular.
he's just a head.
He's got the Punisher skull on his chest.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's like a blonde guy. He looks like Captain America. Sort of.
Whoa,
Yeah, I mean the fact that they've got Mastermind and Super Senses and 5 clicks for 50 points, Indom 12 attack. What a just a great piece.
Yep.
I like it because you don't want to really focus him, right? Because you can either Mastermind, because if you focus your outwit on his defense power, then shoot him. You know, it takes a lot to really kill that 50-point piece. I mean, obviously,
And that's
not as much as it takes to kill Daredevil, but
if he's not hiding behind his team because he has improved targeting hindering.
our characters, yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know you could say with any piece, but this guy's pretty good with exospecs. You can give him triple end cap, you can give him running shot, you can give him stealth. Helps
Well,
him
if
a
you
lot.
give him running shot, he can't use the mind control.
Oh yeah, but you can shoot 3 people for 0 damage.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's not invalid.
I hit you. Roll super senses.
Roll your mere shape change, man.
Take that crit hit on your 3 daredevils somehow.
It's a battle royal. Oh man, they don't have the map bonus
Typed out.
typed out
No.
in the realms thread.
I have
Uh-oh.
a picture of it. I can read it if you want.
Yeah, so let's talk about what there's 2 map bonuses, right?
Yes, I have a picture of one of them.
And while you read you got the Iron Avengers one, right?
Yeah.
I'll pull up the Black Panther one.
All right. Just pull it up here. All right, so it is 5 points. Location bonus: Iron Avengers Assemble. The bystanders printed on this map are Iron Avengers. At the beginning of the game, choose a friendly character. This is if you win map, and go to the Iron Man map. Choose a friendly character of 50 points or more. That character has power. Roll a d6. If the result is odd, generate the matching Iron Avenger in the square equal to the result if the Iron Avenger isn't already on the map. And these Iron Avengers are really good. I'll read them after the other one. So the consolation is... Oh, actually, well, I mean, you get a bonus if you're playing the Super Iron Man with it, but the consolation bonus, if you lose map, is at the beginning of the game, generate a tank, Crimson Sage, or Bolt bystander in your starting area for 5 points. So, let me see if I have the Pogs pulled up here.
The Pogs are in the thread. At least Monolith, Steelbow, and Sting are down there.
Yeah,
And
but
then
that's...
the Iron Man has.
Oh, does it? Okay.
No, the Iron Man doesn't have the other ones.
Well, one of them is Crimson, the Crimson Sage, and she has flight with Force Splash. She has 10 attack, end cap, I think 5 range, 17 ESD with Indom, so she's an Indom flyer, which is great. And then she has Prob. For 5 points, you get a flying Indom taxi with Prob. That seems very good. Very good.
Yeah.
The other ones are great too, also.
Yeah, I mean, so I think that one goes on your non-theme team one, so you can just auto-generate the prob one.
Yep.
Instantly. And even if you win map, right, you can choose your 50-point haha Joker to
Be a Pog generator.
to be the Pog generator, right?
Ugh.
Or a whale even, right?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, it's really good. I don't see a reason not to run it if you're not running theme. It's definitely worth 5 points.
All right, so I found the... I haven't found the exact wording, but I did get it pulled up from what I remember. So the Wakanda map bonus is you get to re-roll your super senses or blades once per turn if you occupy hindering, water, or obscuring terrain on the Wakanda map, and your blades and super senses have protected outwit, which being able to re-roll your blades or super senses once per turn is ridiculous amounts of math.
It's insane.
Yeah. I mean, it takes you up to, I don't know, around 40% of rolling out, something like that.
It's it's high. It's closer to 50, I think.
Yeah. And then the consolation is you get to re-roll it once per game. Like, I would pay the 5 points for the consolation as the big prize. Like, the fact that you get to do it every turn as if you win map is just insane to me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you lose map, you get to do it once. Again, it's insane. Like, anything that you want to roll out on, say, Uni or Full Point Black Panther,
Star Fox.
Star Fox. I think the cosmic. I think this is what the. Cosmic theme with the AI chases all together were missing.
I didn't know they were missing something.
Well, I think yeah, the super senses being a big deal against like chamber attacks and that sort of thing. So
Helps protect against Green Arrow too.
yeah, and Green Arrow, right? So those things, being able to get that extra rollout from just getting one-shotted is a big deal.
And the blades isn't irrelevant either with how many Wolverines we see on almost every team. So you'll get some use out of it too.
Yeah, X-Men will love the map also. Now, well, they don't necessarily roll out of things, but Jason, if you'd had the Wakanda map bonus on against the Jokers, you may have even done better.
Yeah, no kidding.
So,
I mean,
all
if the
right,
Joker prog generators, David probably would have done better.
Pogs.
Yeah. All right, let's hop into our few bit of questions here. Michael Love asked about the skull. We've talked about him. Jeremy Stallings figures you enjoy playing in a casual event. We talked about that quite a bit, but he wants to know Jason's pick for sure.
That's Fat Spider-Man.
Fat Spider-Man. Brian Poland writes in, how many Venoms is too many Venoms?
1.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just want their equipment.
I'm a huge fan of that. The more the merrier.
I still think this episode should be called Cowboys Are Fun.
I'm digging that one. Or Fat Spider-Man is good.
Cowboys and Fat Spider-Man?
Yeah. Fat Spider-Man's a cowboy. Zach Strong writes in, what is your favorite recurring trait? Are there any that haven't been used in a while that you'd like to see return? I think, and he says that his is, I think, and mine is the share through the world mine for the Nova Corps pieces.
Oh, that's cool.
I like King Shark and the Sinister Six United trait, man. I think it's really cool that they recycled it for the Sinister Six.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if they put that on something else before the King Shark. I don't think they did, but I think that's cool.
Yeah.
You guys, go ahead.
My favorite is it's shifting focus. I really like playing shifting focus pieces. It's
There you
really
go.
fun.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, see, I think of that as more of like a mechanic than a trait when I think trait.
Hey,
but I get
it's a
that
trait,
it is a
David.
trait. No, I get that. I know that you're right, but like
I know
didn't
what you
really
mean.
even think of it. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's a great one too.
I think I missed the traits of zombie hunger and zombie infection.
No, you're lying. You don't miss it.
He might miss it. Other people might not.
I never had a problem with Super Scroll. I don't think I ever even lost to one in a competition. I just
I mean,
don't like him.
those were super cool traits. It's awesome that we had zombies in HeroClix and they worked mechanically as a zombie should.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. What is your? Would you answer, Jason?
I agree with Tyler. I like shifting focus.
What Paul Groth writes in? What is the best combo you could reasonably expect to pull in sealed?
In this set,
Yeah,
I think Loki Clea is pretty strong.
Loki Clea or
Stegron Fat Spider-Man.
Fat Spider-Man, literally anything.
Right.
Yeah.
The Captain Marvel with the Fat Spider-Man. You know? Pull the Ultra Chase and a Fat Spider-Man.
You're good to go.
You set.
They won't know what to focus on, man.
Shit, that Fat Spider-Man's so powerful. I gotta take him out.
I mean, in all seriousness, Fat Spider-Man with the title Captain America is really strong.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I agree. All right. Well, let's go ahead and close out with final thoughts. Jason, go ahead.
I don't know. I think I've spent all my good quotes for the day.
All right, David.
Cowboys are fun, apparently.
All right.
No.
All right, Tyler.
I cannot wait to play Captain Venom.
We are Venom. All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening to Clickstuff today, and we'll talk to y'all next time.
Later.